Hey guys, what's going on? Lexa here. What's good? First off, I want to say, don't say anything about my glasses at all. This video will not be about them. I know they're goofy and weird, but anytime I see something goofy and weird, I buy it. Because, if you do say something about my glasses, you'll likely get a comment like this. So, by the way, this is what my real hair looks like when I don't straighten it. I'm not an expert whatsoever. Completely the farthest thing from it. I'm the biggest noob in the world. So, my cat's walking down the stairs. Walking up or down the stairs. I thought that was a fucking ghost. I don't know why I'm giving away, any of this information. But recently I've been really getting into Bitcoin and researching a lot about it and kind of figuring out a little plan. And I wanted to make this video for girls because in my opinion, I don't know and see many girls doing things like investing in things and building, starting their own business, or, I don't know, doing things that guys do. I don't see many girls doing that, doing things that guys do. And for the most part, any Bitcoin chat I've been added to, I'm the only girl in it. This is for you ladies, right? Okay. I'm not really an expert at all whatsoever, but I know enough about it to maybe teach people to at least start. But before I say anything, Bitcoin and the market, it's unpredictable. Like, we don't know what's going to happen. But it's better to take a risk and a chance with money that you don't care about losing because, I worked my ass off this year and I saved up some money. Not a lot, for some people maybe, but a lot for me. A lot more than I've ever had in my life. So I decided to take just a small amount of money and buy Bitcoins. There's like 3 or 4 different things: Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and there's a bunch of other coins that you'll find out there, like really weird rare coins, like Dragon Chain. A lot of these coins, think of them as like Pokemon cards, right? You're collecting these coins in hopes that they have significant value in the long run. Both coin is one of them. Ripple is really doing really well right now. So if you're gonna do it, buy into Ripple now, because that's sort of how the market is acting right now. Like the more people all of a sudden jump on it, it's gonna shoot up, and then people are gonna buy into it. It's gonna become cheaper, and then people are going to see, oh, my $500 has turned into $200 or maybe $50. And they're going to freak out and they're going to sell it, and run before it turns into nothing, right? What I would do is I would take a little bit and invest it for long term. Ones you want to put aside for years. And that'll be that. And then you want to take a little bit. That's what you would call investing. And then for trading, you would want to take a little bit, and you'd want to kind of, in increments, you're going to take sort of what the market is doing, and you're going to trade and make money, make a profit off of Bitcoin becoming more. Wavecoin, Monero, Zcash, IOTA, these are some things you want to look into because these are just some names. I'm going to keep naming off more because if you're probably going to want to Google and research these. I have to Google and research more of these myself because I don't exactly know what my plan is yet as far as where I'm going to put my money. Right now, I bought a little bit in regular Bitcoin and I bought a little bit in Ether. Now, Ether is just an alternative type of coin. Litecoin is a cheaper version of a Bitcoin, and then all these other coins. So, yeah, Tron is really cheap right now. AirSwap, AST. It's kind of like the stock. Like, these coins will have their own little names next to it. You could buy a whole bunch. You could invest, $5 in each little coin, and, something might happen, okay? But it is a risk. So don't take my advice. I'm just saying research and look into it because some of these coins may not exist in 10 years, They're just starting out. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Icon, VeChain, Stellar, Sleepcoin, Dragon Chain is a coin that it could go either way. It could completely flop and be meaningless, or it could be like, ooh, it's early on, and people are saying, well, no, way back in 2010, it was really early on, and I said, well, should I even get involved in this, right? And after talking to a few of my friends who are really big into Bitcoin, they said, no, people were saying it was too late back in 2012. People will be saying it was too late now, and then in, a few years have made a significant profit. I have had a friend that invested 500 into Bitcoin and then turned it into $10,000. But some things that you'll need to know once you get more into Bitcoin is that how to trade Bitcoins. You can go to localbitcoins.com. You can even trade them in person, but you will need how to trade. You can pay people in Bitcoins, or you can give them to people. Like if you, that's my cat. Or if you want, like for instance, if your family live in Italy, like mine, you can send them Bitcoins and there's no fee, because sometimes you'll have to do Western Union and there'll be like a $60 thing. Or you could just go to Walmart, that's cheap too. But say for instance you want to give your family some Bitcoins, right? You have to sign up for Coinbase, right? You buy all of your coins on Coinbase. But as far as trading them and whatnot, it would be, you'll eventually need a wallet if you're starting to collect in like a amount of wealth. If you want to have some transactions going on, you're gonna want a wallet. And the things that you would need for a wallet, you use a key, right? So Coinbase has one online. So Coinbase, if you use Coinbase, I believe that you can pay people via Coinbase, which is good, okay? Because that's a site that it's hard to explain. But if say for instance, if you lose your password or your key or your PIN or whatever, they will have essentially some control over it because they may charge fees. I'm not really sure. I haven't gave anybody any money or anything like that. But there's banking fees and whatnot, but Bitcoin doesn't have any fees. So there's other ways. Essentially, when you pay somebody, you get a link or a QR code, and that person can scan it, and that the money shows up. But the thing about that is, since this is a digital age, people are concerned with viruses, blah, 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 blah. You're going to want a way to protect yourself from potential hackers and whatnot. Think of it as like WeTransfer, right? I send, as a musician, I send my vocal stems and my instrumental stems through WeTransfer or ForShared or some bullshit like that. And so far, everything's been like easy peasy, but you don't want anybody getting that link, right? You don't want anybody else getting that link. And that link being open has the potential for somebody else to see it, okay? Because you just never fucking know. So cold storage is you would save that link that you sent to either receive funds or send funds. There's a website you can go to, you download the app, and then you can plug the link in from there, and on your computer it will safely download and transfer the funds without it being on the internet for people to potentially get, for like hackers to potentially get. There's people that use this weird device, and it's called a Trezor, and it kind of looks like a USB drive, but then there's also like a little device, and it's kind of expensive, and I don't know if the US even makes them, but it's another way that you can put money into your Coinbase or whatever platform you're using to merely by plugging in the thing and then typing in your code via that, and it's like a little system that happens. I think it's the brand that makes it, or the place you can get it, it's called Lexa. It's like it's a physical device that you can, I guess, use to give your currencies or get them. So there's another way of getting Bitcoins for free, which I've asked people about, and they don't talk about it much because they don't think it's worth it. And I think it would depend on, the RAM of your computer and how fast it is, but it's Bitcoin mining. It's something I'm going to be trying out because it's free coins. Even if I'm getting 25 cents, I don't care. I'm one of those people that if I find a penny, I consider myself lucky. Like, heads up or tails up, it doesn't fucking matter. You don't have to do anything. You just run this system. You're going to probably want... I'm going to try it on this Mac, which is a complete piece of shit because I have how many programs and files, and I have I have little room left, but I'm going to try it just to see what the difference is, and I might use my other computer, which doesn't have anything on it. It's essentially like a virgin. So I'm going to try to do some bit mining just to see, it's, again, something you just, let it do its thing, and you can, like, program it to do and start and stop and blah, 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 but it's just kind of like having, it's like charging your phone. you don't have to really do anything. You just kind of let it collect. Don't get excited though, because you're probably not going to get much, okay? But it will collect over time. Maybe you get like $200 a year or something like that, or maybe more, maybe less. I don't know. I've never done it. But to use that, you would use a program. One of them is called Geth. Qcoin is a great platform for, you know, buying and exchanging coins. Qcoin, KU coin. Simple Token, I believe, is another one. Binance is a, I think you could do multiple things on that. But essentially, Bitcoins are just a bunch of different coins that you buy in hopes that they get value in the long term. And there are two things you can do with that, and that is holding on to it for the hope that it appreciates in the future, which it probably will. So again, like I said, it's good to buy a small amount that you don't care about losing. You know, don't go out to eat, don't go and party, don't buy a new PlayStation game. Fucking stay in and just save that money and use that money to invest in Bitcoin, even if it's $25, right? Hopefully that money will skyrocket in the future. 10 years from now, that $25 can turn into 25,000. Or it could not really amount to much. But either way, you don't care about losing that money. And then the trading is another thing that you can do more short term, right? You don't just sit there. You have to kind of like leverage a little bit with what the Bitcoin environment is doing. And sometimes, she said, my cat is so cute. She's the cutest thing ever. She sounds like Furby. You're going to want to, I would suggest Coinbase. Coinbase is what my friend told me to start out with, because, again, I like it because just in the weird case that, say, I do get a wallet or I forget my password, that I don't lose any of the money that I've earned, right? Because, you know, say, for instance, one kid has $500,000 sitting in there, but he made the account 5 years ago and he doesn't fucking remember his password and he can't get in. Oh my God, my cat just opened the closet. How did she do that? She went and opened a closet. What's in there, huh? Do you want a potato? You want more food? She's so hungry. Anyways, so that's essentially Bitcoin 101 in a nutshell or whatever. Again, this is just a noob talking about it, but I'm talking about it because I know a lot of people that don't know shit about it, right? And I mean, even though it's an old concept, it's been around for, you know, 7 years, it's still a relatively new concept. Now, I had to learn for myself because, you know, I'd have a friend texting me about Bitcoin all the time, like a year ago. He would be texting me about Bitcoin all the time. I'm like, well, explain it to me. But I really just couldn't grasp the concept via text. Fortunately, somebody came into my work and paid me to talk about Bitcoin. He paid me to essentially like learn about something that could make me even more money, which was amazing. I was like, you're fucking amazing, because he made all this fucking money on via Bitcoin. So, and when I say Bitcoin, I don't mean like Bitcoin is just the overall term for a bunch of coins. And then Bitcoin is it's called cryptocurrency, but you get what I'm saying. So hopefully I'm gonna keep researching this and, like, you know, learn a little bit more. I'm gonna try mining. I'm gonna try. You know, I log into my account every day to see how much it's worth, and obviously Bitcoin has dropped about $600, okay? But I don't care, because it's done this many, 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 many times, and people thought, oh, fuck it. For instance, you know, anytime the fucking press comes out with the Bitcoin fucking dropped, you know, everybody lost 80 fucking %. I'm not concerned, because I know that when it's low, that's when you should buy the coins, because they're gonna raise eventually in value. This is how you have to think. I don't know how long you'll have to wait. That answer, I don't know until you make money. It's unpredictable. Like I said, it's volatile, because I'm trying to give you a timeline as far as when you should trade. I don't know. I don't know. I've never even, like, really done it myself, so. Anyways, that's all I have to fucking say. So, so, oh, by the way, I made this ring. Fucking shiny, I made this ring. Hope you like it. My mom got me this. I know you could probably see my fucking tits through this t-shirt. I don't care. And I also want to shout out Patricia Field, because these are Patricia Field pants. Sorry, I have a cold, a really bad cold, so I got tissues hanging out. I like my pants to sag a little bit, you know? I like them like this. But I fucking love these pants. They're Patricia Field. They're fucking timeless Christmas pants. That's really all I have to say. So, stop complaining about everything. Seriously. You want to be in the video? Yes? Okay, that's what she wants. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come on. Hey, get back here. If I can take care of that cat, I could probably take care of a kid, for sure. Anyways, leave me some comments. And also, leave me some thoughts and some ideas, even. Tell me about what you plan on doing, because I would highly suggest on at least learning a little bit before you buy anything. But buying, you know, 25, 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 bucks of Bitcoins, it's, you know, it's not a bad idea if you're not afraid to lose it. And so, my name is Lex. Oh, God, I feel so weird without those glasses. You guys are probably like, what does she look like without her glasses on? Dough. So, I'm in my kitchen, just cooked some food. I'm going to eat it, maybe go watch some Riverdale. And, yeah, so I'm going to be a little Bitcoin day trader. I like cryptocurrency. I think it's got some potential. So, even though I didn't really believe in it before, and I don't really know if I quite believe in it now, but, you know, I think it's definitely something worth researching, because you never know, like the stock market when it first started out, you know, this could be something that you, oh my God, blasphemy. Hold on, I have to turn the screen around. I cannot believe I just see her appear on the counter, like out of nowhere, like she teleports. It's insane. Oh my God, this is not a video about my cat, but she takes up a lot of my life, so. But yeah, it's something that could potentially, you know, you could leave your kids or your grandkids. You never know. There are people that have made a lot of money. There's a couple of people out there that have made in the billions off of cryptocurrency. Don't know how, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, Lexa, it's been real.
Better miss me with that bullshit. Better miss me with that bullshit.